Welcome to the channel, I'm Jezzy, and today we're rocking some Mazdas on Virginia International Raceway. It's week 13 on iRacing, so expecting a little bit of chaos as people aren't so careful with the racing standards, but I'm sure we'll have some fun. We managed to qualify third for this race. Let's see how we do from here.
Green flag.
A pretty good start, but it's pretty straightforward in the Mazdas. You're just rocking full revs and knocking it into first. Up to T1 we go, and Sung to one in front of us, just immediately taking out LC in P1. I have no idea what they were playing at there. Cold tyres, and they just went for the late break. So let's try and settle in, keep our distance from P1, because they're looking a little sketchy. So I think it's in my best interest to break a little bit early, keep my distance from them, and seeing how it plays up. And as you can see already, with some questionable lines and questionable car control, Sung to one is all over the place and has sent themselves into the tyres. So, a few corners later, and we're from third up into P1. But there's a train of like 4 cars behind us, all within half a second of us, so we've got to keep our wits about us, trying to race clean, race predictable. Coming up to turn 12 here, the Oak Tree corner. I've had some problems with this corner in the past. I'm not overly confident with getting it the fastest as everybody else does, but we managed to get a pretty good run through. Something that's pretty fun with Virginia in Mazdas, because they aren't huge, powerful cars, is you manage to get pretty big use of that draft between the snake straight on the other side of the track and this long straight. Can make for some pretty interesting battles. As you can see already, Corey here getting a real good run on us, diving down the left side and setting us down into P2. Picking up our first off track of the race, going a little bit wide there and conceding another position. So from third to first and now back to third in a single lap, and we might have Pablo here going for another dive on the inside. So we're going to brake a little bit earlier there and try and go for the old switcheroo. He outbrakes himself, and we do manage to dive up the inside and make that position back. Now again, we've just got to try and stay within range of these two so we can make use of the draft. In these cars, this whole section here is completely flat out. So you've got the set of snake 1 corners here, and then you've got snake 2 up ahead. But the entire thing is flat out, so if you can stay close to somebody, you can draft and gain time all the way up. Trying to use as much of that line as possible. It's quite easy to, it's quite a blind braking zone, so a lot of the time you hit the brakes and you end up stopping earlier than you need to, and you get a bad run up the straight here. Managing to just get the wheels hooked in there on the inside. It's given us a really good run onto the final straight. Might be able to make a move on Fabio here. Gonna take the inside line. It's looking like we're gonna be able to get the position to stick before we even reach the braking zone. probably could have squeezed to the outside there and taken a bit better of a racing line, but I don't want to take any risks there, so just stuck it on the inside and stuck to the apex. That is us back into P2. Quite a short race in this rookie series. We're already lapped 3 out of 5. So we really have to try and stick with Corey here if we're going to have any chance at taking the win. A little bit hesitant on the throttle there. It hasn't given us the best run onto this straight, but hopefully we can make use of this draft. It's looking like Fabio is going to come and try and make a move here on the inside. Just trying to stay as much behind Corey as I can so I don't lose any time. Gonna try and brake a little late, stay on the inside for the next turn. We managed to make it stick. Fabio kind of backed out the move, which definitely benefited us. It could have been a little scary if he didn't. But we did lose a bit of distance on the car ahead. So Corey is starting to run away a little bit. 0.7 second away from us going up to the pit straight and onto lap 4. Corey going quite wide there on turn 1 and just managed to gain half a second on us there. I think there was a change in position behind us as well. Pablo and Fabio, they're battling out a second behind us. Let's try and pick this line nicely to get as best of a run possible up the snakes. Already 0.6 of a second up on our best. A 208.8 is our best lap so far and is already, I'm pretty sure, my personal best for this track, and we're already 0.6 up on that lap time with help off this toe. Having to back off the throttle here not to get too close. Getting a little bit out of L shape there, but managing to get a good run onto the straight here, touching a little bit of gravel but not getting an off track. 0.2 of a second behind Corey, Pablo 0.6 behind, so I think Pablo will still catch a draft here behind us. It's time for us to try and make a move here on Corey. Corey's gone defensive, taking the left side, so we're going to take the inside, which if we can manage the braking, it's going to give us the inside for the right-hander. Corey with very nice late braking. We managed a tiny bit of contact and we get completely shunted from behind. Pablo, I don't know where he has come from there. He's spamming the sorry in the chat. I think he was braking late and going for a gap that doesn't exist, but as we're pushing down the pit lane for the second to last time, starting the final lap, we are now 1.2 behind Corey, and it's going to be a bit of a stretch to try and get that lead back. I think our main objective here is to going to try and keep Fabio and Pablo behind us as they try and make a move on us on the last lap. I feel like my pace has been good all session, so I think we are gaining a little bit of time on Corey, so who knows if we can get within the toe of these next 2 straights. Maybe we can have a look. Again, 5 to 6 tenths up on our fastest lap. Putting in some good times. And we're already half a second now behind Corey. Back to where we were on previous laps. Could be looking good, but Fabio only 0.3 behind me. Really is anyone's game here. Here we go, the run down the long uphill straight for the last time. Corey trying to break the toe, weaving left and right, changing direction 4 times maybe. But it's not. It is going to be enough because we can't get close enough. So it's going to be all or nothing. A push onto the pit straight. See if we can make a move. Corey does go quite wide there, missing the apex on the right hand side. Try and get a best line possible. Drifting a little bit wider than I would have hoped for. But we are now 0.2 behind Corey. Sticking it in that toe. Trying to get any kind of run we can possible to the line. It is going to be neck and neck. But we just run out of road and don't have enough time to get the lead.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
Finishing the race 500ths just behind Corey.
Very good job.
What a race. Welcome back to iRacing. Look how close that was coming up to the line there. Right, let's take a look at some of the carnage. So this looks like it's coming down turn 1, probably lap 1. This was the leader getting absolutely punted off. Oh, bit of bumper cars. Oh my god, everyone's involved. We go here. Oh, caught the grass. 360. Why is he coming across? Luckily nobody else taken out. Oh, this is me getting rear-ended there. Oh! Where are you going? Luckily the grass isn't like ice anymore, so you can get back on. And that is it. Right, let's take a look at the results. It was split number 2. Strength of field was 1730. We gained 80 I rating and a safety rating change of minus 0.03 down to going wide once and then getting punted from behind. We did hit the fastest lap, 208.594, 5 total instant points. And it looks like we gained the second most amount of I rating out of everybody. Corey pulling 89 I rating. The biggest loser out of everybody was Dimitri, using 92 I rating and 0.17 safety rating as well. Alright, well that's all from this race. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button and click subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And you guys have a great day.